Good morning, my friends. Good morning. We're back again. Thanks for stopping by. There's some good women left in this world. So guys, don't let life have you thinking there ain't no good women left. It's a bunch of good women out here left. And let me tell you about one. I was a young cat back then when this happened. Life had landed me in jail. I was living in a house trailer at the time, and my lights had just got cut off, man. And you know how them house trailers here, they get real hot. Man, I'm in jail. I don't think nobody really even knew I was in there, man. I ain't had no money. Didn't really have nowhere to go. Didn't have nobody to call. So this lady that I was talking to at the time, man, she came and bonded me out of jail. She came and bonded me out of jail, and she took me to her house, and she let me stay with her. She took me straight to her house, and that's how I ended up getting away from my hometown. I was bringing home so little money. My checks were so little when I was staying with her. My checks were like $70, $80, $90, sometimes $100. I would just give them to her. I would just give her the whole check, since you let me stay here, you just take these. And it was at that time of my life, that's when I really started hustling. That's because I was like, I can't be no bum type of dude sitting around living off of this woman. I gotta at least give her the little bit I'm making and just go scuffle and scrounge and make my other money on the side, like cash type of stuff. So that's when I started. That's when the hustler came out of me. That's why I thank child support for making me a hustler. Because when you paying hard child support like that, you gotta be a hustler or you ain't gonna survive. Man, I started digging graves on the side by hand with a shovel. I started doing that on the side to make money. I started mowing yards, like doing little side jobs, with excavator work, different little stuff like that, just to tighten the slack up. So she was still making more money than I was, but I was still giving her my money. I was still letting her have my checks. I thought that was only fair. Man, I really didn't even have a decent vehicle. I was even driving her car sometimes. I was driving her car, to be honest about it, she was really keeping me afloat during that time, because I was trying to gain my footing. Because when you paying hard child support like that, thrift stores gonna be your go-to, because you can't go to no regular stores. So you gonna have to be going to the TJ Maxx, the Ross, the Stein Marts. Because me, myself, and even to this point now, I'm a Goodwill shopper. The Goodwill is my favorite store. One of my best suits came from the Goodwill. I paid $15 for it. Any town, any state I go to that Goodwill. Because I got so used to pinching and pulling and buying cheap stuff that I still continue to do it now. I think I'll always do it. But to get back to what I was talking about, that's why I really don't pay attention to people when they call me broken and all that stuff. I probably am. But what do you think I was back then? What do you think I was back then versus now? Man, I've overcome so much to the point to where I'm just ready to tell other people what I went through so it can help them. Because the people that talk like me, they don't do nothing to themselves. The people and y'all probably think the stuff, how can he say all that stuff? But the people that speak like me, you ain't got to worry about them harming themselves. It's them people that y'all think be real, real strong, the ones that be doing something to themselves. Those be the ones y'all need to be checking on. The people you don't hear from, the quiet people, them strong people, man, they not gonna tell you what's going on, because it take too much. It's too much pride involved in that. I mean, we hate to depend on other people, so we'd rather just suffer in silence. So you got to check on those people that you think real strong and you think they don't need nobody, because them be the people that be going through them battles. Not people talking like I'm talking.